Hey everybody, the Reeswirl here, and welcome back to more of Planescape Torment. Okay, smokes. Right, trying to figure out what I'm doing. I know I'm in Ragpicker's Square. What is it I have? Find crap. I never went back to Bane. Bane the Sender. We completely forgot. Don't know how, but yep. I'm bad. What else is there? Reekwind. Right, so none of these are different. Sogo, I don't know where he is. Oh, when I find him. Bollocks. Okay, I need to be in the first area, the mortuary area. I keep forgetting that the quest requires me to go back to the person that gave me the quest in order to complete it. It's just me being an idiot and not really thinking. Oh well. I'm hoping we're actually going to be able to do most of Ragpicker's Square. Why the hell's that white?
Casual.
Oh, it's just where it's more. Okay, it's where more is going to stand. Right, Bane the Sender. Okay, so you see Bane the Sender as you approach. He looks at you hopefully. Were you successful in finding credit, good sir? Yes, and I passed along your message, although it didn't seem to please him any.
Updated my journal.
Bane doesn't seem to have heard any words after yes, for he smiles and heaves a sigh of relief. Good fortune indeed. Thank you, good sir, thank you. He reaches into his robe and pulls forth a handful of coppers. I said that weirdly. Handful of coppers. Wait, a handful of coppers, which he counts out then hands to you. 30 commons for delivering a message, eh? Eh, fair enough. Oh, more than fair, good sir, more than fair. I can say without hesitation there is no finer profession in all Sigil than that of a runner for the House of Senders. I thought you called him the House of the Senders. Keep that in mind. Farewell, Bane. I still find it really weird that they call this place Sigil. Just, it's the way it's spelt, and also the proper word, it's pronounced Sigil, which just sounds better. Emmerich.
Done.
There he is. I still need to join them, don't I? I had some questions. Maybe I have I found Sogo? Hold the phone. Undertaken missionary service for the faction and disappeared. When I find him... Oh, I guess I've not found him then. Actually, if I go on to like my completed ones, what does it change? Bane the Sender. Yes, I went back. No. What the hell's Bane the Sender? Oh, there we go. It does it don't really update as the quest is going on, which is a bit of a shame, but whatever. Slow Sigil Diadas. Right, so Ragpicker's Square. There's still, it's really crazy just how much there is in the first area of this game. But to be fair, this game came out in '98, I think. So I'm curious, because I always thought, and one thing that was holding me back from playing, or not playing the game, from recording the game was like, it's going to be a really long game, but the more I play it, the more I'm like, I'm not sure if it is. It's a lot of reading, and that's why like 2 hours flies by. Because it absolutely, you know,
Alright.
Reading just takes a lot of time for me. Right, so up here is where we had, what's his face? Yeah, Marrow friend. Yeah, I didn't even notice there's a door here. Oh dear. Okay, there's a portal. Quick save, wait. Quick save successful. I've not really looked at quick save. Is it making a new one? Quick save 2. Yeah, that works. Okay, boom. Let's go on in. Oh no. I'm realizing a bit of an issue here.
Right.
There's no exit. Really, the only thing in here was junk. Oh, fuck's sake. Ah. Yeah, there ain't no way of getting out of here. All we had was a box of junk. Oh dear. Oh, okay. Oh! Uh-oh. Oh no. Great, what's going to happen here then? Right, so unlike other collectors you've seen, the robes on this one seem to be of fine quality. Ah, another debtor has come to visit us. Please excuse the mess, my colleagues haven't had the time to tidy up. There's no way out. Why, sure there is. The door is right over there. But you need one of these to activate the portal. He holds up what appears to be a small glass bead. Come. Let us talk let us talk price. I mean, I'm tempted to just be like, I'll just kill you. Which, you know, I think that would work better. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't think anybody will miss them. It's thugs and a collector. Wait, I'm listening. Simple, you pay me, my comrades and me, 100 coppers, I give you the key to the portal. What if I don't want to pay? Then my friends and I will just have to sell your body to the dustman. Either way, we get paid. I think I'll kill you instead. This won't be hard. One down. Oh my god, I could just hit that. Oh my god.
You see that?
So there's the portal key. Take. Ooh, green steel knife. Oh. It just looks cool. That's all. We also had a Charm of Infinite Recall. High quality stiletto. Because of course. Pick up the portal.
Endure.
Or the bead. There we go.
In enduring, grow strong.
Done.
Wait. Do I need to use the bead? Use. Oh. Simply crush to activate. Okay, you see a small fragile glass bead. Peering inside the bead you can see colourful mists swirling about. Crush the bead. There we are. I'm assuming that's a permanent portal. Either that or it shuts. Forever. I'd better break the lock. That should keep anyone else from entering. Okay, never mind. So we can't even go back in. Okay. That makes sense. Like he says, don't want anybody else to get caught in it. And if somebody else went into the building, they would get stuck. I'm also going to go into here to rest. Right. Because I got kind of badly beat up. Although, can I buy anything? Well, more to the point, can I sell anything? Yeah. Does she sell... Oh, she does. The Charm of Infinite Recall, a Divine Sensor. All the rings I've sold her. What's this actually do? Entice the soul back of the recently departed. Oh, it invokes Raise Dead. What is the point in doing that? We have the Nameless one who can do that, so I don't really understand. And then aid. Oh yeah, I've got that curse, don't I? From the ring I put on. Can I rest here? Thank you. Whoosh.
All right.
Thank you. A full day? Jesus.
I'm gone.
I don't know who I've not spoke to be honest. Yellow Fingers. I don't think I spoke to you. This weaselly looking fellow is skulking about the garbage, like a tattered shadow. Seeing you and Maud, he beckons to you. Wait, Oh. The skull. Where you get the skull, eh? Me skull it is. Give it back to me. Mort turns to the hiver. Pike off. You're not getting the skull. This is not your skull. Attack him as soon as he's off guard. Go on, take the skull. You can prove to me the skull is yours and I'll give it to you. It's only fair. I'll buy the skull from you. Who are you? Skull's mine. Mine, eh? Give it to me, I'll forget you stole it, he mumbles, his narrowed eyes darting. Okay. I'm just kind of confused, because I'm like, what? Yeah, this is not your skull. I don't want to attack him. Like, attacking him would be pointless. I'll buy the skull, just forget you ever saw it, farewell. What proof do you have that this is your skull? He stares at you for a moment, like you're addled. It's pike in mine, talking proof, don't know nothing. Give me the skull back, now. This is not your skull. You're calling me a liar, eh? Skull's mine. Mine. He mumbles for a moment, eyes rolling and darting. You either thief, spitting lies, or gut ya. Go on, try it. See what happens. Just forget you ever saw it. Farewell. Oh! You suddenly notice that Yellowfingers is standing too close to you and that his hand darts out, as if trying to pluck your purse. Observe his attempt carefully. I mean, I could try and grab his hand, but I'll probably miss. You watch closely as Yellowfingers' deft fingers slide into your coin purse, and out again, probably with several coins in their grasp. Despite the quickness of it all, there was a certain familiarity to it, and you're certain you could do the same with a bit of practice. Grab his hand. Oh, there we go. Oh. Wait, you grab his hand, Yellowfingers looks startled. Hey, what are you doing? Let go. He struggles, but can't break your grip. Oh, I could bluff. Maybe he'd pay me. You were robbing me. I'm going to kill you. Hey, now hold on. Mistake. We can settle this without bringing the dead book into it. Just give me everything you've got and I'll let you live. He nods, fears and loathing in his eyes. Yellowfingers passes you a few handfuls of copper. Get out of here and never let me see you again. Hey, nice. I wonder if doing stuff like that actually affects your alignment. It can't, like, threatening to kill somebody that's robbing you. I can't imagine it being, you know, like an evil thing to do. Ratbone. This man is still whistling a cheerful tune while he fiddles with his wicked-looking knife. As you approach him, he stops whistling and gives you a bored glance. What now, eh? Questions. Oh, right, yeah, I have actually spoke to this guy. My name's Ratbone Cutter. I'm a thief for hire in the Employer Sharegrave. The boss of the collectors, you see, around this square. He pays me mostly to learn his lads to be real quiet-like, and how to fight if they runs into a spot of trouble. That's likely the only questions I'll answer for you, Cutter. He sniffs and shrugs. Okay, where's this Sharegrave fellow? He nods towards the large dilapidated house beside him. Careful though, Cutter. He don't like visitors. He's right suspicious of everyone. Sharegrave's not even his real name. Just what me and some of the others call him. You said... Okay, I'm looking for a man named Farad. Do you know where he is? Ratbone shakes his head. Nay, I don't. He's nearby, though. Some of his lads come running through it at times, making for some hidey holes that who knows where. Oh, that's who knows where. Somewhere up around those elevated platforms, I'll bet, but it's none of me business. He shrugs and spits on the ground. Live and let live, says Ratbone. So you said you were a thief for hire. Could you train me? Sure, for a spot of jink. Been trained before? No, I haven't. That's fine. I'm gonna cuff you now, so dodge it. He suddenly swings his open hand at your head. Oh, great. I'm gonna get decked here. Dodge the blow. You avoid Ratbone's blow. Not bad, Cutter. Now about that spot of jink. 50 commons and I'll see you trained right up. Sounds good. Here. So, you knows you got to stop doing whatever you're doing now, right? You can't be a warrior whatnot and a thief. Oh. Are you alright with that, Cutter? Oh, right. So it's if I wanted to be a thief. Oh, no. I could train and I'd get XP. That's why I'm like, I kind of want to. Could I go back to the warrior and just become a warrior? Yes, I am. Okay, let's get to it then. What I'm gonna learn you here are a thief's best bloods. Sneaking about, hiding, picking locks and picking locks and pockets, finding and removing traps, and my favourite, stabbing plucky Burks in the back. Go on. Okay, sneaking about, hiding in the shadows, and moving real quiet like is right handy. Better alive git than a dead Cutter, eh? Not only do you stay out of harm's way, if you does want to stick someone, you've got the upper hand right off. But I'll tell you more of that later. Keep in your mind though, you can't go sneaking in if someone's already looking at you. Go on. Picking pockets and locks is a good thing too. Supplement the old income and such. Just be ready to runs if you get caught picking a pocket. You can always check for traps if you're picking a suspicious lock. If you're gonna look for traps, just check the area over nice and slow. Sometimes it'll take you a moment or two to see them. Go on. If he does find a trap, use your skills to disarm the blighted thing. It's a lot like picking a puzzle lock, really. Go on. The last thing I'll learn you is the backstab. Ratbone sighs happily. If you manage to sneak up on a bugger, and you wants to start a row, just attack the sod from behind. You've got a much better chance of hitting him, and when you do, your hit's harder. Alright then, let's get to training. Ratbone nods. Alright, Cutter. First off, you've got to relax. You're too tense. You're gonna have to let your instinct take over at times, and trust your hunches. And so your training as a thief begins. Learn all you can. After a long period of training, Ratbone nods at you in satisfaction. I must say, Cutter, never have I run across a faster learner. I'd almost say you've done this all before. Perhaps I have, Ratbone, and simply forgot. Thanks and farewell.
I feel stronger.
More powerful. Wait, thief points? Oh, no. I don't want to put points up. No! 40 thief skill. Did I actually level up? I don't think I did. I leveled up as a thief. So stealth, detect traps, pick in pockets. Wait, I have that many points? Oh, fuck me. Okay. I've got 16 points remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'd rather have this. I guess. Oh no, that's weird. So I'm now a thief. That means I can't use certain weapons. Hold up, did I even get trained as a warrior? I don't even know if I did. I'm going back to this place just to see if I can change back to a warrior. I'd much prefer to be a warrior than a thief. I think it would just suit the nameless one more. There we go, pop her on. May I ask some questions? I wish to leave my current profession and take up the mantle of a warrior again. This one speaks. Is it your will to leave behind your profession? The path of the warrior cannot be walked with an unfocused mind. I no longer wish to be a thief. I wish to be of the warrior profession. I only joined the thief so I could get the XP. Okay, do you wish to learn more of the ways? Yes. I'm already familiar with the concepts.
Updated my journal.
Oh, wish you can teach me no more. Okay, so that was fists. Daggers? Can teach you no... it doesn't seem like it's changed anything then. Yeah, fighter level 6, and it says what I'm proficient in, which is everything. Okay. Currently affected by nothing. Perfect. So yeah, I'm now a fighter, as opposed to a thief. 64,000 XP to level up. Oh dear. And I'm only level 7? Or am I 6? 6 or 7? 6. Wow. Alright. So how do I get... Oh, there. I was about to say, how do I get into the house? But sadly, I only got 2,500 XP because I have 12 dexterity. If I had the max amount of dexterity, which would be 18 or more, you get nearly 4,000 XP. 3,750 according to this. So what's it? Collector? I have a feeling he doesn't say anything much. This man is draped in filthy, tattered brown robes, a long hood concealing most of his face from view. Greetings. You see his eyes narrow beneath his hood. He takes a step back. What do you want? What are you doing? Looking for some damn bodies is what I'm trying to do. But you'd think the dead powers had packed up their kip and left the plains. The way people are staying healthy and all. There's a sudden gleam in his eye. We had a pox last month and it was a glorious time. It was bodies stinking to the high heavens and plenty of jink to be had too. Why are you looking for bodies? Look surprised. Well, you haul the blighters to the mortuary. There you talk to the dusties, haggle a little, and you get a few bits of jink. Why did the husband... Yeah, we don't need to know this. We already know. Oh, there's another collector. Right, so here's Sharegrave. Do I want to take from him? I don't want to get attacked. Sharegrave! Right, so tall and lanky, this pale, grim-looking man exudes authority despite his gangly and somewhat awkward frame. A good portion of his left ear is missing. What little that's left is a ragged mess of scar tissue. And if the ear was bitten rather than cut off, his narrow, shifting eyes, almost mere slits, look clever and dangerous. Would you be Sharegrave? He spits out a reply. I don't know you, Burke. He glares at you. Who are you to be asking about some Sharegrave, Cutter? A man called Pox referred me to Sharegrave. I was told he might know the location of someone named Farad. The tension in the room suddenly rises. Now, what a funny thing to be asking about. What do you want to know about Old Blood Farad for? He stole something from me and I want it back. He's a friend of mine. He stole something from me and I want it back. He has some things of mine and I want them back. The man is silent for a moment, then cracks a smile. He steals from us all, doesn't he, whether we're living or dead? He chuckles. What do you mean? Our main source of living around here is the dead, you follow? You're a collector. Aye, that's right. He looks at you as if he's considering something. Now, there's only so many deaders at any one time. My bloods and I can only gather so many. If somebody else is gathering deaders, that's that much less jink that goes into our pockets. Farad is taking bodies too. Aye, so?
Updated my journal.
The rub is that he's found a motherload of them. Now, I haven't heard of any massacres in Sigil. He frowns, tapping at his chin. So I'm quite interested in knowing where all the deaders are coming from. I could find out for you. Yeah, not for if you like, for a price. He looks at you for a moment, tugging on the remains of his left earlobe. Alright, name your price and we'll deal. 300. What about, I'll go for the middle ground. 200 copper coins.
My journal.
He thinks for a moment before finally nodding. Alright, deal. Come back here with the dark of it, and Jink will change hands. You need to know where old Farad is? Yes. Go up the platform, follow them to the north and west, and you'll come to a gate that leads to Farad's boat hole. Getting in and getting the information is the deal. If anyone asks, you don't know me, and we never had this talk. Here? Who are you? For a smart cutter, you don't listen too well. Okay, leave. I'm gonna save. Oh, I pressed 1. Whoops. Quick save.
I'm gone.
I'm curious if I can do this. Or if he's gonna attack me. Hold up. There's nothing in it anyway. There was bugger all in it. Whatever. Wait. Oh.
What's up?
So 1 through 6 is how you select characters. I really wish I could just select all of them. Like, I don't think A does that. No, A is the attack cursor, which I do not want. Alright, let's leave. Okay. So we did that. Don't know what else there is. We got Yellowfingers. I should probably look over the other collectors, see if they're named Nod. So yeah, there's another. So someone comes to speak to Nod, speaks to Nod, aye. He suddenly breaks into a fit of hacking coughs, then nods to himself. Okay. What are you doing? Nothing, except looking for deaders. Nothing else. He sniffs, then gives another hacking cough. He mumbles for a moment, then speaks again. Nothing else. Need the jink. Jink. Deaders? Why are you looking for corpses? He starts nodding without really looking at you. Haul him to the blank place, the mortuary. He tilts his head back and forth, and then nods again. There, the Dusties. They haggles and gives us jink. Oh, and gives jink. They takes the deader in. They do, aye. And Nod don't talks to him till the next body. He sniffs, wiping at his nose with the back of his hand. I had some questions. Ooh. Okay. Throw him 5. So wait, he nods. What? He sniffs, then squints at you. Jink. He taps his head, points at you, then points at his hand. You want to know something? Jink. Aye. Jink. Jink for Nod. Jink. He mumbles for a moment, hiding the copper coins away in the fold of his robes. Nod tries to answer. Aye. He coughs for a bit, spitting something off to the side. Tell me about Mebeth. Who the hell's Mebeth? So, okay, Mebeth. Midwife. Oh yeah, we've already done that. Know a man named Farad. Looks frightened. Do you know where I can find him? I think I've already read these. Maybe not, actually. Okay, I'll read these then. So midwife, cures and charms, she helped with the wee ones nice. He wrinkles his nose. Her place up on the platform, smell bad. So do you know a man named Farad? He looks frightened and starts to shake his head. Farad. He scratches at his head. What about him? He frowns and shakes his head as if he is not sure he should be speaking to you. Do you know where I can find him? He shakes his head, then mumbles. He glances quickly at you, then begins to murmur again, to himself. It sounds like he's uttering a prayer against evil. Not here. In square, he frowns, as if unsure how to explain it, but not in the square. He shakes his head again, then coughs. That's all I wish to know, farewell. He shakes his head, coughs, and resumes his nodding. You'd ask Nod, Nodd'd ask a, question for you, aye? Go ahead, ask your question. Nod has a sister. Aye. Amaris. Lives in the hive, away from here, away from the square. So long ago, Nod was separated from his sister, taken away. So your question is...
Updated my journal.
You don't know her? He shakes his head sadly for a moment, chewing his lower lip. If you sees her... If you does, tell her Nod her brother worries about her, aye? He does, he worries. Should I say I'll find her for a price? No, I'll just agree. Alright, I'll do that for you. Not thanks you, he does. Not thanks you. Amaris was pretty, so pretty. Lives in the hive now. Fair skin she was, hair like jet and always in blue. She was always in blue. Farewell, Nod.
Updated my journal.
Okay. Oh, I can go in here. I really should just run the cursor over everything. Or anything. Oh dear. Rats! Oh, we're getting the rat charms. I wonder if these are the infestation. Actually, oh, cranium rat tail. Clicking them's a bitch.
You see that?
They're all the same.
Yeah.
I like how it put them all separately too. Even though they're the exact same. Mm-hmm. So it seems there's nothing in here apart from some rats. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so... Where else? I mean, there's this, but I don't think this is a house. Oh, no, it is. Oh. It's hard to tell because you can't see a door, so... We have J-room.
Done.
Quick saved. Ooh. Ah, fuck. Okay, never mind. That's why I shouldn't have stolen. Learning a game. Rag bigger square. I think this is the right one. Oh god, no it didn't. I did quick save. Load. Yes. Oh, it was in this one. Quick save too. What the fuck? There we go. Alright, oh no, it's Jareem. Or Jareem. What? Who? Greetings. I really don't have time to talk with you. You see, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to complete my spell without the key component. Is it a ruby? Maybe I can help. Jerem pauses for a second. I guess it couldn't hurt. It is a ruby. Oh my god. I am in need of a ruby to complete my spell. It must be of exceptional quality, not like the junk they sell at the marketplace. If you should find one, bring it back to me and I shall make it worth your while. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
I think I might need it in my party, or in my, thing. I gave it to, yeah, him. Morador's Ruby. Yeah, it does actually say, gems of this quality are valued by practitioners of the arts as a component for various spells. I only gave it to the con, I can't remember what his name was, because I thought he might use it to create spells. I didn't think it would actually be something that you'd use in a random, what is it? A random quest. Right, there we go.
I'm gone.
What? There we go. You're back. Did you manage to find one? Is this what you're looking for? That's perfect. Where did you... Never mind. Here. Jerome takes the gem from you, handing you a good sum of coins. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to work on my spell.
Updated my journal.
Now should I steal from him? I'll have to kill him. Which is kind of terrible, but I don't know if he'd have anything else. Don't mind me. Holy, oh my. Worth it. We got the ruby back. Yes. This is where I find out I shouldn't have killed him. Welp.
I'm gone.
Right, so we need to go and find Nod's sister. No, Find Amaris. I've agreed to help him. So, fair-skinned, black hair, always wore blue. And they live somewhere in the hive. Which could be anywhere, could be where the Smoldering Corpse Bar is, could be around here. I'm thinking it'd more likely be in the southwest. Southeast. Is it the southeast? Well, this is the northeast. I think it's southeast. Southeastern portion.
Done.
I was right. There we go. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. Perfecto mundo. Now we just gotta wait for them to arrive. There we go. Right, so... No, that's just a harlot.
We're being watched, Chief. Just look natural.
Yeah, casual. Yeah, we know. How many times does Mort say that? We're gonna get attacked? No. We got lucky. For once.
Come on in, buy a drink, see the burning man. He's on.
I was gonna say it's her, but it ain't.
You've got to see it to believe it.
It wears blue, black hair.
Right here, right inside.
Also, she'd be named. So finding her should be easy, right? So I would have thought. Yeah, it's still one that's, what is it? No, that's LA's. Kendrian. I'm looking around, but I don't see nobody. I just see, like, you know, people with no name. Uh-huh. Okay, I'm not entirely sure. It's not looking like there's anybody in here. Was worth a look. Where's blue, black hair? That's July. Oh, there she is. Right. That's not blue, that's purple. You see a young woman dressed in a tight leather bodice, or bodice. And leggings, she smells faintly of cheap perfume and her face, though pretty, is painted with garish makeup. She smiles coyly as she sees you, seeking some company, love. Are you by any chance Amaris? She stares at you silently for a time, then speaks. I was called that once long ago. Who are you? I was sent to find you by Nod, your brother. He's worried about you, and hoped I could tell him how you were. Nod? He's alive. Where? Why didn't he come to seek me out himself? I think he's ashamed. He's a collector now. Living in poverty in Ragpicker's Square. He doesn't seem quite right. In the head, I mean.
Updated my journal.
He was a bit touched even as a child when his name was Thodus. Oh, I've missed him so. Ashamed though. Huh. Me own work's no more proud. Ah well, at least I'm doing well for myself. For a hiver at any rate, eh? I must visit him soon. She looks at you closely for the first time since you've spoken. Are you a friend of Nod's, or...? Of a sort, yes. Why? Could you... She frowns, biting her lip, as if considering something. Could you give this to him? She steps close to you and offers a pouch of what looks to be about 100 copper commons. Oh. I mean, you could probably pocket that yourself, but I have 5k, so I don't need that much. I don't even need it. Yes, I swear I'll get it to him.
Updated my journal.
She hands you the pouch. I thank you. Go speak to Nod for me, and tell him how I worry about him so. I will. Farewell. Aww, how nice.
I'm gone.
I'm off to the southwest so I can sell some shit too. Righty-ho. Right. I just need to talk to anybody that can buy my stuff. Have we still got... what's her face? Iron Nails? 9-inch Nails? What's she called? Oh, there she is. Iron Nails. Is it Nails or Knolls? Oh, it's Knolls! Oh, whoops. I thought it was Iron Nails. Steel swiner than a bloody blade. What the fuck? We got the crappy jagged knife. Get rid of this. Get rid of the stiletto. Stiletto's also a weapon I just don't like. Even the high quality one I don't really care for. The gold ring. The exterior of this gold ring has a series of engravings on its surface, but you can't make out the significance. Whatever its past purpose, it might be worth quite a few coins to a local merchant. Morador's ruby. Don't even know if that's going to be used for anything now, but I'll keep it. Green steel knife. It's another thing, like I'm looking at it, I'm like, this could be good. Iron spike. Holy crap. Identify. You can't identify a damn thing. Oh, that's only used by thieves, okay. I never thought to actually get rid of his stuff. Oh. Wait, are they different? Cranium rat. Oh, as opposed to a dirty one. Oh, I actually looked that up, but I forgot how you do it. The identify thing. I did actually look it up at the end of the last session, but at this point I've just forgotten entirely. Green steel dagger. Yeah, I might as well get rid of the knife then. It's not that great. Yes, I have. Right, okay. I don't want to get rid of Morador's ruby. Wait, why has he got the sledgehammer? Oh, because it needs... That's right, identifying. Right, Mort. He's also got all the dirty rat charms. Cranium, it's worth nothing. Oh. Right, I just want to get rid of this, I think. Yeah! She has fish. We also have the vermin area, which I think is here. Crap, I can't remember how it works. Yeah. Oh no! So, okay. Phineas. I have some questions. I have some rat tails. I'd like to collect the bounty on them. Excellent, most excellent. Clench its hands delightedly. Let me see. Turn in rat tail. Collect the bounty. Wait. Oh, God, are you serious? 4, 1. So, 1, 4, 1. 1, 4, 1. 1, 4, 1. 1. I don't have any others. Cool. I'm done.
I'm gone.
Still don't remember how I do the identify. It's a weird spell. Oh no, I think I do remember how it works. Actually. So if I go to Duck On, I think what you need to do, memorize, these are what he knows. You memorize it, it's there, but then in order to actually activate it, I think you need to rest. Oh god, we're getting attacked. Yeah, just kill them all. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh man, that was a lot. Are they just gonna give me like rings? Kill this guy, then worry about him.
Done.
Yeah, we go, we got him. Oh, there's a door here. I think I may have already been in it. Maybe. Nice. I'll go in it just in case. Okay, I have. Cool. Yeah, I think the way it works is how I said. So if I go to his spell, it's like he still has a power of 1. Unless it's a level 2 spell, that's why. Yeah. It's like he's got all of these slots, but he can only use 3 of them at a time. So in order to get rid of it, there. I think that's how it works. Honestly, I don't remember entirely.
I shall serve.
Oops.
All right.
But I mean, it's not exactly explained all that well. Did I pick up another weapon? Yeah, I did. Or the phone. If I can get rid of the bronze ring here, I'll do that too. Yeah, I have. I can't get rid of the rings. Well, never mind. Right, now we'll get out of here. So, yeah, I think all I need to do is is rest. God, my voice. I think I just need to rest once. And then once we're rested, he should have Identify in his, like, you know, being able to use it.
I'm gone.
And as I say, it's not exactly explained. Although it makes sense when you really think about it. I picked up a bloody dagger. I'm getting rid of it because it's worth nothing. Yeah, it's not even worth going back. I'll just rest with, what's her face? Alrighty. Yeah, because I think the way it works is he has to have it memorized in order to be able to use it. I don't know how it works though.
I hear your words.
It's like he only has one there. I think with Identify it would be unlimited. Probably. I would hope so. If it's not unlimited, that kind of sucks. Right. Mebeth. Right, so I came to purchase some things. Obsidian earring. That's for a thief. I might as well wait until either we recruit a thief or... I don't know. I'm gonna say I decide to become a thief. Gold ring. Lots more money. Very nice. Right, Mebeth. I had some questions for you. Oh! Wait. Hold up. No questions today. Quick save. I had some questions. Are you a witch? Mebeth scrutinizes you. I say no as to what I am and isn't. But what you wanting to know... so full bad for you, or for that you hound an old woman barking and sniffing for a juicy bit of gossip. I want to learn about magic, could you teach me? Mebeth laughs. Pah, I'm no teacher, no school mistress all set up to teach like them in the big fest hall. There's others somewhere, I'm sure, that'd spill the dark of it. You'd be wasting your time with old Mebeth, so you would. I don't agree, I think you have a lot to teach. Mebeth looks at you intently. Oh, I? Why do you want to learn such things? Ooh, because I may need it to solve the mystery of who I am. After a moment, Mebeth nods. The arts may help, it may not, and you must not rely on it to shove all your to solve all of your problems. It's the way some of this dialogue is written, it's very confusing for me. She sighs. Child, it's most like only going to add another chip to your pile of questions. I understand. Will you teach me? Pah, Mebeth shakes her head. One should make songs rather than make magic. Songs have more beauty. Magic's been made dull, commonplace, soiled by the mob of people that have tromped through it. She squints at you, I'll teach you, but first you'll need to do something for me, you hear? Like what? Me legs aren't good for walking about Sigil and there's errands I have... Oh, I'd have to run. I'd have you run. Need you to fetch me some herbs from the market. It's Spirewood. Easterly and southerly from here, in the hive market, here's a sample. She takes a black seed from her coat and flicks it at you. Examine the seed.
My journal.
Okay. You twist the black seed in your hand. As you do, you feel a small bite. Then a drop of blood oozes from your thumb. There are tiny barbs on the seed, like teeth. Mebeth snorts. Careful with it. Show it to one of the fruit merchants at the market. They will know what herbs you seek. Very well then. I'll return when I have the herbs. Yay! So I can actually become a thief, mage, or fighter. All within... Sigil, which, to be honest, makes sense. Well, because it's the start of the game, it's kind of like... they give you the chance to decide what you want to be. I'm still going to be a warrior, but I want to become a mage. For one reason, which is to talk to Dakon and see if he can teach me anything while I am a mage. This thing could be fun. We're on the move. What is that? Oh, it's the... dagger. Oh, I could actually take it. No! Damn it. Right, so we need to find a fruit merchant. Is it specifically fruit, or can it be fruit and veg? I don't remember who sells who. Labourer. It's not her. Craddock. Let's go with this guy, maybe. Back again, my lord. I had some questions. Farewell. Oh, he was the one I bought the limb from. What are you selling right now? Oh, she sells plates. I had some questions. Maybe another time. Sorry. Buy cloth. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Blaster. Herbs and spices. It's this guy. Okay, we meet again. Some sea plums today. Arborian fire seed. Mebeth, the midwife of the square, needs some herbs sprung from this seed here. Can you help? The man takes the seed, looks at it critically. As it presses between his thumb and forefinger, he winces and a small drop of blood appears on his thumb. Ah, this seed's got a bite on it. I noticed that. Do you have the herb she's talking about? He can't seem to take his eye off the seed. Lad, I don't know if there's anyone who has what your friend seeks. To be square, I've never seen such a seed before. You would need someone who cultivates seeds such as this, for I have none. Very well then. Where would I find such a person?
Updated my journal.
Don't know the dark of that, friend. He hands the seed back to you. You'd be hard-pressed to find a gardener in Hive. Mourns for trees. Oh! I'm so glad that's a thing. Maybe Mourns for trees could help. Farewell. Yeah, if it hadn't popped up with that, I'd have had no idea. But of course, the tree men! Well, not too bad. I'm gonna say, I wonder if it'd be that straightforward if I... Well, it comes up with the dialogue option, so... Maybe it would always point you to the right place. Wait a minute, where am I? Oh no, I came to the wrong place.
Hey, we're being watched, Chief.
No, we're not.
Just look
Nobody
natural.
lives here anymore.
Casual.
That dude, he did live here, but we decided to tell him that we're immortal, and he decided to not bother us, so... You know. Oh my. Right.
Done.
Right, Mourns for Trees, he was at the north part of this place. He's around here. There he is. Mourns for Trees. Greetings, I had questions. I need some herbs sprung from this seed, can you help me? Mourns for Trees takes the seed from you, and holds it up to his eye. What an odd seed. Are those teeth along the edge? Barbs, perhaps? Where did you come by it, friend? Old Mebeth, the midwife of the square, needs some herbs sprung from that seed. Do you know where I could get some? No. Mourns for Trees continues to stare at the seed in his hand. This is the only seed of its kind I've ever seen. He winces and a spot of blood glistens on his thumb. The barbs on it are sharp, indeed. Perhaps you should hold it, so you can't help me either. Unless you can make that one grow, I cannot. Again, I've never seen a seed like it before, friend. Is there any way to make it grow faster? Mourns for Trees looks at the seed. Perhaps if you cared enough to see it grow. Focus on the seed. Will it to grow. What? To your surprise, there is a crack, and the seed splits, twigs splitting from its surface like fingers. Instinctively, you drop the seed, but the talon-like twigs wrap around your wrist and will not let go. What the hells?
Updated my journal.
Mourns for Trees stares at the barbed branches wrapped around your wrist, stunned. I think the barbs on those new branches would be more than enough for what your friend needs. I hope she can get this damn thing off me. Look, before I go, I had some questions. Oh no, we'll return it to her then. Thank you for your help. Farewell. I can't believe I willed it. You will grow. Oh, I was waiting for it to be like, you know, part of my person. So like I had a tree branch on my arm. Damn shame, really. That's cool though. I can't believe that worked. I did it as a piss take. I was like, yeah, willing it to grow, that certainly will work. And lo and behold, it actually did. There you go. If you ever want anything to happen, you just need to focus on it and will for it to happen. Just plant a tree and then will for it to grow and it'll just poof, shoot up. I never expected that would work though. What a good feeling. My goodness. Holy smokes. Where the hell are the other two? Oh. Don't know how the hell they were lagging behind. Oh, fuck you. Get out of here. I don't need no money. But I will gladly take any bronze rings. There's another 80 jink. Thank you very much. What? That was weird. It had like a red arrow for some reason. That was the kind of thing that it'd be pointing to an enemy with. That's why I was so confused. Whew. Boom, boom, ba 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 boom. I didn't think that Mebeth would be able to actually make us a mage. Right, I came to purchase some things. I didn't actually, I came to sell you some stuff. Does Lacan have anything? He's got a bunch of stuff. I still need to rest before I can identify things. I returned with those herbs you wanted. Now maybe you can get this damned bramble patch off my wrist. Is that so? Mebeth glances at the barbs that surround your wrist. If so, think it off then. Do so.
Updated my journal.
Creaking and snapping, the black barbed branches unravel themselves from your wrist and form into a tangled ball of brush and twigs. What? It looks like a nest of dead black snakes. Meba snorts. Think it into a picture frame or some such. Something with more structure and less angles. Concentrate on the barbed ball, then imagine it as a picture frame. What is this? Oh, it's a test! I guess. I'm assuming it is. The branch ball creaks, the twigs bending and twisting until the branches have bent themselves into a small picture frame. 2 handspans on a side. Almost unconsciously, you imagine shape the barbs to the back of the frame so it can be hung from the wall easily. And, as an afterthought, you move the remaining barbs to the inside of the frame so it can be picked up by the edges. How's that? Meba stares at the frame for a moment and cackles. Huh, square enough it is. Good work, child. Good work. She picks up the frame and scrutinises it. This'll do nicely. Is that all you wanted it for? Aye, well this is enough, she sniffs. Aye, but there was one thing I forgot to tell you to fetch when you left last time. It'll take you back to the merchant square, it will. Look for the cloth seller Giscol. He has some rags of mine that he was supposed to wash. How long has it been since I first asked him to do it? You could have mentioned that before I left. Alright, I'll be back. Yeah, she could have. Bitch. I have to go back again. Takes so long. To be fair, like, travelling around is not what takes the long time, it's just reading the dialogue. But yes, it would have been much nicer if she had told me this to begin with. Instead of having to guess. But, never mind. All this because I want to become a mage. Worst part is, I'm going to become a mage, and then I want to come here anyway to become a warrior. So stupid. Oh wait. May as well take them both. I'm going back to the merchant, so... I mean, I'm selling them for a pittance. Literally 1 copper piece a piece.
I'm gone.
So it's utterly pointless, but still. It just gets them off the street. That's all that matters to me. I have. Alright, take these. Thank you, and goodbye. Alright, Giscol. Alright, so... I'm here to pick up someone's wash. Mebeth, the midwife, rag picker square. Blinks, washcloth? Yes, Mebeth. Rag picker square? Rag picker. He taps his fingers as if counting something. I know, I remember. He holds up a trembling finger as if telling you to wait. Wait for him to fetch the wash. He comes back with a flattened mass of green rags, thin as paper, yet so stiff they look like they could double as wooden boards. The rags are so caked with a greenish lime starch that they look like it would take years of soaking to relax them. How many times did you clean these? Giscol washcloth, starch cloth every 5th day, washcloth, starch cloth every 5th day. His eyes flicker. Giscol wash many years, always starch cloth on 5th day. Giscol's ritual, but they're ruined. Washcloth is Giscol's ritual. His voice is flat, almost zombie-like. Must starch cloth every 5th day. What's the point of doing it every 5 days when they don't need... Oh, never mind, just hand him over. Give cloth, he nods, then hands you the rags. They're heavy, it's like carrying an armload of bricks. Jesus. So he ruined the cloths. Well, never mind. I really hope I don't have to do this every time. Why can't... What's his face? Why can't Dokkan just teach me to be a mage?
Rock sings true.
What they drop?
In knowing the teachings of Zerthamon, I have become stronger.
He has the longest dialogue. During the teachings of Zerthamon. Ooh. Oh yeah, I can't increase anything of his. I always forget that. For a mage. I mean, he's a multi-class. He's a special specimen. Yeah, because he's got really high strength for a mage. And also the fact he only has a few spells. He's got 42 health at least. Still very far behind by comparison, and he only gained, I think he only gained 3 health from leveling up. Oh boy. It's kind of crazy. Right. Mebeth, we did it. I brought your wash. I think Giscol was a little heavy on the cleaning ritual though. She takes the stacks of the starch green rags from you and she examines them critically. At least they won't tear, she sighs, or bend. What was with that cloth merchant, Giscol? His hands were all scarred and he seemed slow. Mebeth is still turning the cloth over in her hands, tapping it with her finger. Well, child, sometimes one burns with the art, and other times the art burns you. Is that what happened to him? Mebeth clicks her tongue. Mayhap. There's some for who using the art is like breathing. They strolls about with pointy hats and stinkweed pipes. And then there's hedge wizards and plain-touch gypsies and fortune casters and half-seers and midwives who flicker with the art. Them have seen a harder time of it, and Gisgol was one of them? Mebeth nods. Aye, so to speak. In some ways he's no different now than he was. Addicted to habit and ritual he was. She sets down the stiff rags, they clunk as she places them on the floor. Aye, now there's one last thing I need from you, child. This better not involve me going back to the market, Mebeth. Oh? Anything it does, child? Mebeth draws herself up and she glares at you. Even at full height, her head barely crests your shoulders. Wait, so Mebeth, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time to keep travelling to the market for all these things, especially when you could have taken a moment and thought about everything you needed instead of sending me on the same errand 3 times. Puffs up, her face turning turnip red. Oh, aye? Is that your feeling on the matter, is it? If so, then leave. I'll tell you, I won't be wasting my time trying to shine the light in that mule head of yours. I'll do the errands, just tell me is there anything else you need me to pick up while I'm there. Only this, I need some inks for scribing some ingredients in one of me cookery books. I'll need you to fetch some from one of the merchants. Cosa Jai be her name. Very well, I'll go and see if I can find her. Boom.
Updated my journal.
Fuck me. 3rd time's a charm. What a penis. So he's leveled up. He's now level 4. What? He's only level 4. Well, that's weird. He levels up multiple times. So, like, he'll level up to level 5 fighter sooner than he will to level 4 mage. That's bizarre. I also clicked his health bar. He's not even close. Jeez. Alrighty. What does that do? Abort current action. Oh. To abort a current action, all I do is just click away from... Like, if I went to loot something that I shouldn't have, I just click away from it. It seems to work. We're probably going to get attacked on the way back. Would not surprise me. Oh, right.
I'm gone.
We need ink. From somebody with a K. Isn't that the fish woman? Oh. That makes sense, actually. Never said you sell ink. She sent me to purchase some. Ink? She chuckles. Nay, sir, I sell no inks. I sell no ink, just fish. Are you sure? Mebeth, the midwife in Ragpicker Square, mentioned you specifically. Well, Kosajai was me dam's name, and our granddam's name, so it could be any of us. Yet they're both in the dead books, so only this Kosajai matters. No idea what she's on about, a midwife in Picker Square, you say? She thinks for a moment. Don't know her. I don't. So you don't have any ink. I can't say that's much of a surprise. I swear Mebeth is having me run in circles. Now hold on, your midwife friend's not all wrong. I know how you can get ink, but it may not be the ink you're looking for. Oh. The ink I'm thinking of bleeds from the gills of a Bragota fin. It does. This Bragota fin, it bleeds ink. She frowns. Aye, thing is, that fish is not for eating. It's got a horrible taste, scalds the tongue. You can ask Miriam? She pitches her fish cell down the street a southerly way. She cackles. She might have one of them fish you needs on her pole. Go seek her out. Oh, I know who that is. I spoke to her about my identity previously. There she is. It's actually Miriam, I guess her name would be. Have you heard of a Bragota fish? I was told it bleeds ink from its gills. Hey, psych. How's it going? She blinks, then nods. Aye, that fish. That fish is a strange one, it is. Not many have heard of it, unless it'd want to eat it. Difficult to kill, and even in death, it still seems to live. Not many want to latch their teeth around something that still writhes. Do you have one?
Updated my journal.
Aye, but the ink, you'll need something to carry it in. Have you a bowl or a cup, perchance? Great! I'll go look for one, then I'll be back. Fuck, I need a cup. Where could I get a cup? Oh! Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I actually have to make use of this woman's merchandise. Yes! Give me a cup. Give me your best cup. What are you selling right now? I need something to hold ink in. Do you have a tankard or a goblet for sale? Oh yes, many kinds. They range in price from a few coppers to several hundred. Looking for the cheapest one you have. Raises an eyebrow, she reaches into a crate at her side and throws a battered-looking tankard at you. It's covered in dents, and its handle looks like it's about to fall off. This one looks like it was used on someone's skull. She smiles slightly. It'll do. Thanks and farewell. It probably was. She battered somebody to death with a cup. Right, so, give me this goddamn ink. Jesus, I really hope I don't have to come back here again. I brought a tankard, can I get the ink from the fish in it? She nods and plucks a fish from her pole. It twitches as she grabs it, and then starts lashing about as she begins to twist it like a rag. Ugh, nice. She wrings it until bluish black ichor begins to trickle from the fish's gills. When your tankard is almost full, she relaxes her grip and throws the twitching fish into a sack at her side. Thanks and farewell. Oh god, that's gross. Just wring out a fish. What is this place? Oh, just a dwelling. Okay. I can't remember if it was anywhere like important or not. Hot damn. Right, finally, I really hope this is the last of Mebeth's bloody quests. Also, these guys have attacked me every single time. I've come back. On the plus side, they give me rings. Ooh, and coppers. Give me a ring. Thank. It's not a ring, but it's coppers.
I'm gone.
I would have preferred 3 rings, because that would have been 120 coppers. Whereas all I got was a ring and 14 coppers. Like I need money. I mean, I'm saying that like I'm broke. But I think I've got over 5,000 coppers at this point. And I've barely even done much in the game. I've just done a lot of talking. As I said, that's like one of my favourite things with this game, is you can talk your way out of a lot of scenarios. Okay, smokes. Mebeth is tugging at the mass of greenish lime-starched rags you brought from Gisgol. She seems to be purposely fraying the edges, as if to peel them apart somehow. When she hears you approach, she turns. Aye, child. Here's that ink you wanted. Mebeth takes the tankard of ink from you, then sniffs it. Prime ink. Fresh it is, aye. She nods at you. You've done well, child. All I've asked. Now I ask you again, after all you've seen, do you still want to learn the art? Yes, after all, the guiding goal of your errands was to test my persistence, was it not? Smiles and then nods. Yes, mayhap, child, mayhap. And that's not all. You knew who I had to see to accomplish each errand, didn't you? Mebeth nods again, slower this time. Mayhap, child, mayhap. If and so, what did your senses tell you about them? So, Monster Trees showed me that my beliefs affect the world around me. Gisgol taught me that ritual is a wasted effort if the purpose of the ritual is ignored. Miriam taught me that no matter how much I think I know, there is still much I can learn from another's eyes. Mebeth is silent for a moment, and she walks slowly over to you and touches you on the cheek. Oh, child, she sighs. You will be a master sorcerer one day, you will. You have the knowing of it, yet you've come to old Mebeth for help, you have. What could a midwife teach such as one? Much, Mebeth, I want to learn all you have to teach. 2,000 XP! So, you'll walk the path... Walk the path then, Mebeth pauses. Well, first things first. Or firstly, just having the knack for the art isn't enough. You need some means of giving it focus, usually spells. The spells are usually in a book, so the art demands you have a spell book. Or it's like a force you can cast spells. Can you read? Yes. Then let's test it. Can you read this? Mebeth draws forth a small tattered card. It looks like a recipe. Examine the recipe. Okay. Yeah, can you read this? Mebeth draws forth a small tattered card. It looks like a recipe. Strangely enough, the writing on the recipe swims before your eyes. Each symbol twisting out of focus whenever you try to reach it. Read it, even. Jeez. Study the symbols, see if you can decipher them. You study the symbols intently, no matter how hard you concentrate, however. The writing on the recipe seems to flow out of focus, bending and twisting like a nest of snakes. It makes your eyes hurt just trying to follow their movements. Keep studying the symbols. Try and puzzle out their meaning. You keep studying the symbols for a few more minutes, Mebeth silently watching you. Oh, I give up, Mebeth. What does this writing mean? As you're about to give up and turn away, you relax your eyes and take in the page all at once. As you do, the symbols suddenly bleed together. The recipe lists measurements, ingredients. It appears to be some sort of minor divination. This is a minor divination, isn't it? It looks like it's a spell that allows the user to see the nature of an item, to see whether it's enchanted or not. Identify? Mebeth's eyes widen. Who are you to test old Mebeth so? Are you some fiend? No, well, not to my knowledge. What's wrong?
Updated my journal.
Well, not expecting it, was I? She nods at the recipe, then plucks it out of your hand. What you see, it's written in the language of the art. If you're not a mageling yet, it should be all swirl a jumble, or all a swirl jumble of mishmash. She snaps her finger, yet clear as crystal you pluck the sense of it right up. Mayhap you tell old Mebeth why that is? I think I may have known once but forgot, seeing the symbols just jarred my memory. Or else a natural gift you may have, no matter, no matter. You've just shaved seasons off of your learning you have. Mebeth harumps. I'd been looking for someone to handle the chores around here, I had. If you need help with anything around here, you can still ask. It's the least I can do in exchange for you teaching me. No, don't worry yourself about that, she frowns. Well, you can read spells well enough, but spells are no good to you without a book to put them in. Do you have one? Mebeth glances around the hut, and then she catches sight of the black barbed picture frame you made. She picks it up carefully and studies it. This'll do. That thing? It's just a frame. Ah, but so are you, child. Still holding the frame, she picks up one of the starched rags you got from Giscol. With a yank, she pulls off the greenish starched surface film. It flutters in the air like a wispy bit of cloth. Whatever Giscol used in that wash, it works better than cursing. Curing, even. Stretching and stoning does on a normal rag. Can't afford parchment, I can't. Parchment? Oh, this is weird. She takes the starchy film and pulls it over the black barbed frame, latching the rag's edges onto the hooks around the frame until it looks like a small greenish-black painter's canvas. It's missing something. Well, it needs something painted on it. She nods. Aye, or written on it. She takes the tankard of ink you've given her and sets it down next to her. She dips one of her fingernails into the tankard, then draws it out. Mumbling to herself, she begins to scratch symbols onto the frame, one by one, still mumbling to herself. Wait. All's done. Mebeth stands, drying her ink-stained fingernail on her robe. She tilts her head, regarding the strange, framed page in front of her. A page for your spellbook, it is. She indicates you should pick it up. Take it. Inside your spellbook are your recipes, your spells, if you will. As long as they sit in the book, though, they're just words. She taps her head. The art demands you pluck the magic out of the book and put them in your attic, your head, before you can tap their power. Go on. Okay, so this actually does teach you how to use magic and stuff. You put them in your attic by studying them, memorizing them. You usually need to rest before you can do this, though. Any questions? No, Mebeth. Oh, no questions, eh? Well, now you should have questions. You know alls about how to memorize spells, dear. You're a sharp one. You sure you don't need any more Mebeth's words gobbling up your precious time? You're a master sorcerer already. Forgive me, Mebeth. I meant no questions on what you'd said. Please, explain how to memorize spells. Alright then. Here's a dark of how you memorize spells. Pick the spell you want to stick in your head from your spellbook. Before you go to sleep, when you're waking them on, they'll be buzzing in your head like flies, ready to be let out. How many spells can I cast? You can only cast one, mayhap 2 spells afore needing to rest again. As a tiny flitting mageling, there isn't much room in your attic. So use your spells wisely until you get wiser in the art. As your power increases, you'll get more room in your attic for spells. Alright, go on. You can only cast spells you've memorized. So if you want to use the art to say, mend something twice, you need to memorize the spell. How many times? Twice? Okay, Mebeth nods. Aye, twice. Right enough. How can I get more spells?
Updated my journal.
Mebeth shrugs. Keep your eyes and ears out for learning. Even common folk might have minor magics to teach. There's also scrolls, recipe books, or recipes, books, and even some stranger items that have spells inscribed on them. If you find one, just examine it close and copy it into your book. If you want it. Got it. I can also show you more spells if you return, especially when you have a little more of the planes in you. I'd appreciate it, thanks. Before you go, child, you'll need some magics for you to whet your appetite. Mebeth rummages in her robe and pulls forth 3 small recipes, which she passes to you. You should copy these into your book, so they can go into your attic as soon as possible. Thanks, Mebeth.
My journal.
Holy crap. So, wait, there's more. Mebeth fishes a tiny bundle of black cloth from her apron and unrolls it, producing a pair of amber earrings. These will protect you on your travels, child. I no longer wear them myself, so go ahead and take them. Thanks again. Alright, child, don't tarry here any longer. One such as you has other ways to spend one's time rather than hang around old Mebeth. You're not so old. You flatterer. Your tongue is so lined with silver it'd be a shame. Or it'd shame a Batazu. Get your hence. Thanks for everything, Mebeth. You can thank me by not playing the Addle Cove with what you've learned. The arts damned many a fool who sought to bend it in many ways. Or in ways the arts weren't meant to bend. Now get along with you.
I feel stronger.
So I've leveled up as a mage. Yeah, there we go. Nameless one, he is a mage. Spell memorization abilities have increased. So now if I speak with Dokon... Wait a minute. Oh, so now I'm a mage of level 3. But I still get HP and everything. This is cool. Right, talk with Dokon.
What is your will?
There are things I wish to know. Can I talk to you about your teachings? Oh, there we go. Teach me of the art. Because now I'm a mage. Teach me of the art. Know that the way of the people is not the same as the art you have come to know. It is not the energy that gives strength, it is knowing that self, the self that gives strength. The teachings of Zerthamon speak of such things. Would you teach me the way of Zerthamon, Dokon? Do you know what you have asked? The texture of Dakon's blade flows until it becomes a stone. To walk the path of Zerthamon, you must know of the people. The knowing of such things by one not of the people is a difficult matter. There are those not of the people who have heard the way of Zerthamon, but they do not know the way. Dokon, I want to know of the people and know Zerthamon's teachings. I believe there is wisdom to be learned in such things.
Updated my journal.
Know that I have heard your words, and I shall test them. To learn, you must know the people. To know the people, you must know the unbroken circle of Zerthamon. Dokon holds up the stone disc in his possession, and his spider-like fingers hook into its sides. There is a click, and the plates of the circle slide into a new configuration. He reverses the motion, sealing the stone. Know the first circle of Zerthamon is open to you. Study it, and I will hear your words. I will read the first circle, then, in the meantime, I had other things I would like to know. Oh, no. I shall... Okay. I will examine it, then I will speak with you again. So... Hold the phone. Amber earrings. Usable only by mages, and only by the nameless one. Ooh! Wait, what? Oh, these are recipes! Copy! Chromatic Orb. And Blood Bridge. Nice. Cool. Wait, so... If I use... Ah, there we go. So this small round stone is the unbroken circle of Zerthamon. It is made up of a series of interlocking circles that fold out from one another. The complexity of the plates and the intricacy of their links prove the text was constructed by a master artisan. Unlock the first plate as Dokon showed you. You mirror the motions that Dokon made upon the circle, and the plates give way at your touch. The rings sliding into a new configuration. Upon the rings are a series of symbols. The script is like no writing you have ever seen. It is a series of interlocking geometries with circles predominating. Just looking at it, you know the symbols, and know you can read them. Read the first circle of Zerthamon. Know that we are of the first people. Or, we are the first people. So, continue reading. Once all was chaos, the first people were thought drawn from chaos. When the first people came to know themselves, they were chaos no longer and became flesh. With their thoughts and knowing of matter, the people shaped the first world and dwelled there with their knowing to sustain them. Yet the flesh was new to the people, and with it the people came to not to know themselves. The flesh gave rise to new thoughts, greed and hates, pains and joys, jealousies and doubts. All of these fed on each other, and the minds of the people were divided. In their division, the people were punished. The emotions of the flesh were strong, the greed and hates, the pains and joys, the jealousies and doubts, all of these served as a guiding stone to enemies. In becoming flesh, the first people became enslaved to those who knew flesh only as tools for their will. Know these beasts were the Illithids? The Illithids were a race that had come not to know themselves, they had learned how to make other races not know themselves. They were the tentacled ones. They lived in flesh and saw flesh as tools for their will. Their blood was as water, and they shaped minds with their thoughts. When the Illithids came upon the people were a people no more. The people became slaves. The Illithids took the people from the first world and brought them to the false worlds. As the people laboured upon the false worlds, the Illithids taught them the way of the flesh. Through them the people came to know loss. They came to know suffering. They came to know death. Both of the body and mind, they came to know what it is to be the herd of another, and have their flesh consumed. They came to know the horror of being made to feel joy in such things. Finish reading the circle. The Unbroken Circle is the knowing of how the people lost themselves, and how they came to know themselves again. So, slide the plates closed and seal the circle. Right, so talk to Dakon again.
What is your will?
There are things I wouldn't know. Teach me of the art. I have read the Unbroken Circle of Zerthamon. I want to speak to you more about the ways of Zerthamon. Okay, so what did you come to know? Strength lies in knowing oneself. Should I save first? I don't know if I should. So, strength lies in knowing oneself. I learned that once someone does not know themselves, they are lost, they become a tool for others. Okay, so yeah, it's that. Strength lies in them.
My journal.
You have come to know the first circle of Zerthamon. You not only see the words of Zerthamon, you have come to know them. Dakon holds up the circle and hooks his fingers around the edges. There is a click. The plates of the circle slide into a new configuration. He reverses the motion, sealing the stone. Know the second circle of Zerthamon is open to you. Study it and I will hear your words. I will read the second circle, yeah, and then get back to you. Lots of reading, but I don't mind. It's fun. It really is. The dialogue in this game is just so good. Right, so unlock the second circle of Zerthamon. You slide the plates into the configuration Dakon showed you, and a new ring is revealed. The ring carries the same script as you read before, with the same geometries. You know the symbols, and know you can read them. Read the second circle. Know that flesh cannot mark steel. Know that steel may mark flesh. In knowing this, Zerthamon became free. So, know that the tentacled ones were of flesh. They relied on the flesh and used it as tools for their will. One of the places where flesh served their will was the fields of husks on the false worlds of the Illithids. The fields were where the bodies of the people were cast after the Illithids had consumed their brains. When the brain had been devoured, the husks came to be fertilizer to grow the poison-stemmed grasses of the Illithids. Thus, Zerthamon worked the fields with no knowing of himself, or what he had become. He was a tool of flesh, and the flesh was content. It was upon these fields that Zerthamon came to know the scripture of steel. During one of the turnings, as Zerthamon tilled the field with his hands, he came across a husk, whose brain remained within it. It had not been used as food, yet it was dead. The thought that one of the husks had died a death without serving as food for the Illithids was a thought Zerthamon had difficulty understanding. From that thought came a desire to know what had happened to the husk. Embedded in the skull of the husk was a steel blade. It had pierced the bone. Zerthamon realized that was what had killed the husk. The steel had marked the flesh, but the flesh had not marked the steel. Zerthamon took the blade and studied its surface. In it he saw his reflection. It was in the reflection of the steel that Zerthamon first knew himself. Its edge was sharp, its will the wearer's. It was the blade that would come to be raised against Gith when Zerthamon made the pronouncement of two skies. Continue reading the symbols. Zerthamon kept the blade for many turnings, and many were the thoughts he had about it. He used it in the fields to aid his work. In using it, he thought about how it was not used. Continue reading the symbols. The Illithids were powerful. Zerthamon had believed that there was nothing that they did not know, yet the Illithids never carried tools of steel. They only used flesh as tools. Everything was done through flesh, for the tentacled ones were made of flesh and they knew flesh. Yet steel was superior to flesh. When the blade had killed the husk, it was the flesh that had been weaker than the steel. It was then that Zerthemon came to know that flesh yielded to steel. In knowing that, he came to know that steel was stronger than the Illithids. Finish reading the symbol. Steel became the scripture of the people. Know that the steel is the scripture by which the people came to know freedom. Slide them back together. Talk to Dagon.
What is your will?
Like to know. Talked about your teachings. I've read the Unbroken Circle of Zerthemon. I want to speak to you more about the ways of Zerthemon. Ooh, God. I learned that not knowing something can be a tool, just like flesh and steel, if, upon encountering it, you attempt to know its nature and how it came to be. I learned that while tending the fields of the Illithids, Zerthemon learned the nature of steel and how it could be used to defeat the Illithids. No, it's definitely the top one. I learned that not knowing something can be a tool, just like flesh and steel. So, if upon encountering it, you attempt to know its nature and how it came to be. You have seen the words, and you have seen beyond them. You have come to know the second circle of Zerthemon. He takes the circle, and with a deft motion, he twists one of the links so one of the plates slides forth, but strangely enough, the stones still appear intact. He hands the plate to you. Meditate upon this teaching, and the knowing of it shall give you strength. When you have absorbed it, you shall know more. Okay, very well, I will study the circle. Wait, why can't I do number 2? Sure. Oh! Study the circle, yet I would still know more of Zerthemon's teachings. Dagon's fingers feel around the edges of the stone circle. He twists it clockwise, the links clicking until they are settled into a new configuration. He then reverses the motion, resetting the stone. The next circle of Zerthemon is open to you. Study it, then I will hear your words. I'm gonna go outside because it's louder out here. I'm actually just looking at what... You need wisdom to actually do the Zerthemon stuff. So I have wisdom. I have 17. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, actually, you need a mixture of wisdom and intelligence. Oh, no, you don't. You need... Intelligence comes into play for the 7th and 8th circle. So, not too bad, really. But I want to do these as much as possible because they actually help with... What's his face? They help with Dagon. So I can get up to the 6th... Oh, no, I can't. I can get up to the 5th circle of Zerthemon. Damn. Yeah, because I've got 17 wisdom. Because I have so much. What am I doing? Oh yeah, encountering the circle.
I'm gone.
Wow, there's no music. I hate this. Right there. I'm going back to here because there's actually sound. God. Mm-hmm. Or like so I would hope. Yeah, there we go. It's more like it. Although I go into the inventory, there's nothing. Unlock the 3rd circle of Zerthemon. You slide the plates into the configuration Dagon showed you. With the... Oh no, crap. So, what to say? And a new ring is revealed. The ring carries the same script as you read before, with the same geometries. You know the symbols and know you can read them. Read the 3rd circle. Alright. So, Zerthemon laboured many turnings for the Illithid, Arlathi twice deceased, and his partnership in the cavernous heavens of the false worlds. His duties would have broken the backs of many others, but Zerthemon laboured on, suffering torment and exhaustion. It came to pass that the Illithid, Arlathi twice deceased, ordered Zerthemon before him in his many-veined... Is that Galeria? He claimed that Zerthemon had committed slights of obstinance and cowardice against his partnership. The claim had no weight of truth, for Arlathi only wished to know if flames raged within Zerthemon's heart. He wished to know if Zerthemon's heart was one of a slave or of a rebel. Zerthemon surrendered to the Illithid punishment rather than reveal his newfound strength. He knew that were he to show the hatred in his heart, it would serve nothing, and it would harm others that felt as he. He chose to endure the punishment and was placed within the Pillars of Silence so he might suffer for returning. Lashed upon the pillars, Zerthemon moved his mind to a place where pain could not reach, leaving his body behind. He lasted a turning, then when he was brought before Arlathi twice deceased, he gave gratitude for his punishment to the Illithid. As was custom, in so doing, he proved himself a slave in the Illithid eyes, while his heart remained free. By enduring and quenching the fires of his hatred, he allowed Arlathi twice deceased to think him weak. When the time of the rising came, Arlathi was the first of the Illithid to know death by Zerthemon's hand, and die a third death. So that was that. Okay, so I finished that. So, slide it closed. Alright, Dakon.
What is your will?
Number 1, number 3, number 2. Ooh. So what did you... wait, what did you come to know? I learned that sometimes a leader must suffer in order to protect his goals. No, it's definitely the first. Endure. In enduring, grow strong. I'm pretty sure he even says that, does he not? Zerthemon. Dakon even. I'm certain that when you beat, like, finished combat, sometimes he says that. Maybe. I might be wrong. Endure. I'm gaining XP. I'm gaining XP as a mage. This is awesome. So I'll actually level up as a mage. The words you speak seem to strike Dakon strangely. As you speak them, his forehead creases, then resettles into its normal passive expression. Okay. I have to click. Okay. Your will has brought you the knowing of the third circle of Zerthemon. With this knowing, I impart this to you. He takes the circle, and with a deft motion he twists one of the links, so one of the plates slides forth. He hands the plate to you, meditate upon its teachings, and the knowing of it shall give you strength. Very well. Wait, so very well, I will study the circle, is there more you can teach me? As you ask the words, you suddenly notice that Dakon isn't looking at you. He is holding the unbroken circle in his hands, studying it. His blade has taken on the same texture as the unbroken circle. And Dakon suddenly seems older somehow. Dakon? Dakon's black eyes rise from the circle and look at you. Know that I did not believe you would come to know the teachings of the circle. It is a difficult path you will walk in learning the ways of Zerthemon. Is your mind focused on the matter? Yes, I wish to know more. Dakon's fingers feel around the edges of the stone circle, and he twists it clockwise, the links clicking until they have settled into a new configuration. He then reverses the motion, resetting the stone. The next circle of Zerthemon is open to you. Study it and I will hear your words. Alright. I don't know. I was thinking like maybe he's scared? Wait. We actually get the second circle. Wait, Scripture of Steel. Whoa! I didn't even realise I got spells. Wait, so what's this do? 180 feet, duration 30. Inscribed upon... No, that's just that. Usable only by mages and the nameless one. Copy. I copied the spell. How many can I copy? Can I copy as many as I need? Yeah, they're all open. Whereas in this, it's... I can only learn 2. Not learn, memorize. Okay, I want to be in my inventory. So we have the third circle. Allows user to copy Submerge the Will into Spellbook. 12 seconds per level. 1 creature. Nice! This is cool. Scroll of Armor. Why don't I have him actually, like, learn these? Scroll of Ice Knife. Chromatic Orb. Scroll of Strength. Scroll of Adder's Kiss. Scroll of Armor. Scroll of Fist of Iron. I mean, it makes sense to do this. So if I go to Dakon's spellbook now, yeah, he knows a lot more. They're all level 1 spells too. No, they aren't. Oh boy. He can actually learn 2 level 2 spells. Adler's Kiss, Ice Knife. I'm pretty sure Ice Knife is incredibly good. Daggers of Ice can be conjured that not only strike the intended target, but can spread cold as ice in winter. As ice in water. I'm an idiot. Cool. Right, he can learn that too. We need to rest. I don't even think he's got that yet. No, I don't. He has 4! Hold the phone. He can actually learn something, put something else up here. Chromatic Orb. Area of Effect. Wait, long are the debates about the spectrum of the colour in the multiverse. A large magical orb of colour which can be then hurled at a target using the caster's normal attack roll plus 3. Depending on the caster's level. Oh boy. So he's level 4 or 5. 1 to 10 points. Not bad. I'll go with that. What's Fist of Iron do? Area of effect. Nameless one only. Oh shit. That might be something that only the Nameless one should be able to use? Not entirely sure. Either way. Oh, Submerge of the Will and Reigns of Anger. That's why these look like this. Right. Makes sense. He can only do the one. Level 2. Blood Bridge. A bizarre compact of the healer's heart and the merchant's mind. This necromantic spell transforms your very body into a marketplace that barters life and death. Your life essence can be given to others at a cost to yourself. When cast, the mage can select any living, non-undead target within touch range and drain life from his self. Oh, that's cool. Although with this, I think I'd prefer to go with... I don't know, actually. Submerge of the Will. Oh, it does actually give you this. When the will is submerged, new strength is gained. Scripture of Steel. I'm pretty sure that gives you, yeah, +1 to hit and +1 saving throws. Go with those two. Yeah, we got 2 identifiers. And then we have Mort, who knows nothing. He knows taunts. Yeah, basically. Right, anyway, I need to learn of the next level. I'm currently a mage, so I may as well equip these. Why the hell not? Yeah, my armor class is gone down to 6. His armor class is 2. What? Yeah, we still can't identify things. Right, I need to use the the Circle of Zerthamon. Right, so, unlock the 4th circle. Boop. You slide the plates into the configuration Dakon showed you, and a new ring is revealed. The ring carries the same script. Yep, read the 4th. Know that the rising of the people against the Illithid was a thing built upon many 10 turnings of labour. Many of the people were gathered and taught in secret the ways of defeating their Illithid masters. They were taught to shield their minds and use them as weapons. They were taught the scripture as steel, and most importantly, they were given the knowing of freedom. Some of the people learned the nature of freedom and took it into their hearts. The knowing gave them strength. Others feared freedom and kept silent, but there were those that knew freedom and knew slavery. And it was their choice that the people remained chained. One of those was Vilquar. Looks like RuneScape. It's a game that was released in 1999, so... 98, I think. It was released before 2000. So, it's a very old game. Okay, so continue reading the symbols. Vilquar saw no freedom in the Rising, but opportunity. He saw that the Illithid had spawned across many of the false worlds. Their worlds numbered so many that their vision was turned only outwards, to all they did not already touch. Vilquar's eye saw that much took place that the Illithid did not see. To the Rising, the Illithid were blinded. Vilquar came before his master, the Illithid... What is that name? Zigitaris? With the knowing of the Rising. So Vilquar added to his chains and offered to be their eyes against the Rising. In exchange, Vilquar asked that he be rewarded for his service. The Illithid agreed to his contract. At the bonding of the contract, a dark time occurred. Many were the betrayals Vilquar committed, and many were the people that the Illithids fed upon to stem the Rising. It seemed that the Rising would die before it could occur, and the Illithid were pleased with Vilquar's eye. Jeez. Yeah, pretty much. The only downside to names like that is when it comes to reading them, I'm like, what? What are these strange sounds I have to make? It was near the end of this dark time when Zerthamon came to know Vilquar's treacheries. In knowing Vilquar's eye, Zerthamon forced the Rising to silence itself, so that Vilquar might think at last his treacheries had succeeded, and the Rising had fallen. He knew that Vilquar's eye was filled only with the reward he had been promised. He would see what he wished to see. With greed beating in his heart, Vilquar came upon the Illithid, Zigitaris, and spoke to his master of his success. He said that the Rising had fallen, and that the Illithids were safe to turn their eyes outwards once more. He praised their wisdom in using Vilquar's eye, and he asked them for his reward. In his blindness, Vilquar had forgotten the knowing of why the people had sought freedom. He had lost the knowing of what slavery meant. He had forgotten what his Illithid masters saw when they looked upon him, and so Vilquar's betrayal of the people was ended with another betrayal. Oh dear. Vilquar came to know that when Vilkar's eye had nothing left to see, Vilkar's eye was useless. And they killed him. Alright, so the Illithid gave to Vilkar his reward, opening the cavity of his skull and devouring his brain. Vilkar's corpse was cast upon the fields of husks, so its blood might water the poison-stemmed grasses. Well, I could have seen that coming a mile away. Alright, Dakon, I have read the next circle. Right, so there are things I would like to know. Talk to me about your teachings. Read the circle. Oh, Jesus. So when one chooses to see only what is before them, they see only a part of the whole. They are blind. And just as Vilkar, whatever, was blinded by his promised reward, so were the Illithids blinded to the true rising. For when they heard Vilkar's words, they turned their sight outwards again, didn't they? And the rising was free to strike. Ooh. So know that you speak truly. Vilkar's eye blinded both Vilkar and the Illithids. The tentacled ones thought the rising to be no more. When the rising occurred, the ground drank deep of Illithid blood, so was victory born from treachery. It's a curious lesson. Why would it be part of the teachings of Zerthamon? The Khan's blade bleeds into a dead night black... Ooh, and his voice deepens. For a moment you think he's angry, but you're not so sure. There is much about the way of Zerthamon and his path that is difficult to know. Do you know why Vilkar's eye is part of the way of Zerthamon? It is part of the telling of how our people came to know freedom. It lets us know that there are those, even among the people, who are not of the people, and that even in the greatest treachery, a greater knowing may be achieved. Very well. Not remastered, but the enhanced version, yeah. I only got it because it allows you to play at 1080p as opposed to 640 by 360. Because I have played the original and, oh boy, it doesn't take away from the game at all. This is a game that you can play at any resolution. It just, I don't know, it's better to look at when it's actually in a proper resolution. So you have come to know the fourth circle of Zerthamon. He takes the circle, and with a deft motion, he twists one of the links so one of the plates slides forth. He hands the plate to you, meditate upon its teachings, and the knowing of it shall give you strength. You would know more of the ways of Zerthamon. Dakon's fingers feel around the edges of the stone circle, and he twists it clockwise, the links clicking until they have settled into a new configuration. Right, yeah. Right, I will read it.
Stronger.
Yeah! Level up! Spell memorizing abilities have increased. So that must mean that I've gotten another open? What? Oh, I'm on more. Whoops. Yeah! Oh my god, 3 more? Oh boy! Yeah, why not? Bum ba bum 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 bum. So what's this allow me to do? Vilkar's eye! Sure. Why the bloody hell not? Woo. Nice. I have no idea.
Okay.
Oops. I have no idea when that will be. No time soon, as I don't even know when that is. And would prefer no spoilers. Alright, so... which... Right, okay. Unlock the 5th circle. You slide the plate into the configuration... I don't even know why I'm reading that. It's the same as before. Zerthamon was the first to know the way of freedom, yet it was not he that first came to know the way of rebellion. The knowing of rebellion came to the warrior queen, Gith, one of the people. She had served the Illithids upon many of the false worlds as a soldier, and she had come to know war and carried it in her heart. She had come to know how others might be organized to subjugate others. She knew the paths of power, and she knew the art of taking from the conquerors the weapons by which they could be defeated. Her mind was focused, and both her will and her blade were as one. Oh, right. To be fair, I can't really read them that well. I mean, I could probably guess that the RZZY one was made up. And I'm assuming the other one as well. Right, where... Did I... Wait. Okay, yeah, I read all that. Her mind was focused and both her will and her blade were as one. The turning in which Zerthamon came to know Gith, Zerthamon ceased to know himself. Her words were as fires lit in the hearts of all who heard her. In hearing her words, he wished to know war. He knew not what afflicted him, but he knew he wished to join his blade to Gith. He wished to give his hate expression and share his pain with the Illithid. Okay. Gith was one of the people, but her knowing of herself was greater than any Zerthamon had ever encountered. She knew the ways of flesh, she knew the Illithids, and in knowing herself, she was to know how to defeat them in battle. The strength of her knowing was so great that all those that walked her path came to know themselves. Gith was but one, her strength was such that it caused others to know their strength, and Zerthamon laid his steel at her feet. Oh damn. I think I can only do one more circle.
What is your will?
That, and then that, and then that. Boom! Alright, so I'm assuming it's the top one, as per norm. There is great strength in numbers, but there is great power in one. For the strength of the will of one may gather numbers to it. There is strength not only in knowing the self, but knowing how to bring it forth to others, or in others. Whew, boy. You have come to know the fifth circle of Zerthamon. With this knowing I impart this to you. He takes the circle, and with a deft motion he twists one of the links, so one of the plates slides forth. He hands the plate to you. Wish to know more of the way of Zerthamon. I will read the next circle. Yeah. Oh boy, right, I think this is the final one I can do. Yes, it is, because I don't have... copy the power of one. Yeah! Yeah, I don't have the intelligence to do the 7th circle. Sadly! Right, unlock the 6th. God, I'm not... To be fair, I've been able to do circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, which is nearly all of them. There's only 2 more circles, but I need... How much intelligence? 18 in total, so I need a lot. Alright, so read the 6th. Upon the blasted plains, Zerthamon told Gith there cannot be 2 skies. In the wake of his words came war. Upon the blasted plains, the people had achieved victory over their Illithid masters. They knew freedom. Yet before the green fires had died from the battlefield, Gith spoke of continuing the war. Many, still filled with the bloodlust in their hearts, agreed with her. She spoke of not merely defeating the Illithids, but destroying all Illithids across the plains. After the Illithids had been exterminated, they would bring war to all other races they encountered. In Gith's heart, fires raged. She lived in war, and in war she knew herself. All that her eyes saw, she wanted to conquer. Oh dear. Zerthamon spoke the beginnings of that which was against Gith's will. He spoke that the people already knew freedom. Now they should know themselves again and mend the damage that had been done to the people. Behind his words were many other hearts of the people who were weary of the war against the Illithid. Know that Gith's heart was not Zerthamon's heart on this matter. She said that the war would continue, the Illithid would be destroyed, their flesh would be no more. Then the people would claim the false worlds as their own. Gith told Zerthamon that they would be under the same sky in this matter. The words were like bared steel. From Zerthamon came the pronouncement of 2 skies. In the wake of his words came war. Ooh. Alrighty, Dakon, I have learned another lesson. So number 3. Number 2. Zerthamon learned that even in freedom, one must continue fighting for freedom, even within one's own race. So... Crap, which one was this? Never mind, I had other things. Yeah, there's nothing else I can choose.
Updated my journal.
Oh! Did I get that wrong then? You've come to know nothing. You're the one who hears words and does not know them. Hold up. I'll read the 6th circle again then. Okay. What? Reread. Oh, did I reread the 6th? Oh, the 5th. The 1st. Psh. Read the symbols. Continue reading. Continue reading. The war against the Illithid. The pronouncement of two skies, in the wake of his words came war. Huh. So I've done number 6. Oh, I'm an idiot. I can't do the 6th one because I don't have... what is it? I don't have 18 wisdom, which is what you need to be able to do the 6th circle. So I can only do 5. Shoot. I'll probably have to reread the 6th circle when it comes to that point. Do I plan on doing Far Cry 4? At some point, yeah. I have too many games I plan on doing. Oh yeah, what I should do is rest so that I can actually access my goddamn spells. Alright, boom. I want to rest. Thank you.
Alright.
Alright. Spellbook. Yeah, there we go, they're all lit up. Perfect. So now I go to inventory. Could I just have him identify everything? Spell. So it's a minor... pardon me. +1 to luck, temporary. Oh, pointless. Identify... oh, really? You only get 1 use. Oh, baloney. Although I suppose if I really wanted it that badly, I could always just do multiple times. I can't believe that the Nameless one's able to do it multiple times. Fuck's sake. Right. This sucks. Spell. Could always use the Charm of Infinite Recall. Can only be used by fighters. Oh right, yeah, I'm not a fighter, am I? Whoop. Right, try again. I'll need to rest. Thank you. Sucks that you only get 1 use out of it, jeez. Oh well. Right. Identify, spell, booyah. Wait, Ring of the Traveller. These rings are quite common. +1 to the armor class. I think... actually, I think I'll give both of these to him. Oh, they're only used by the Nameless one. Oh, shit. That kind of sucks. I was hoping that, you know, he'd be able to use them. Would have been nice. Never mind. I don't have any... no, I don't. Okay. I didn't know whether I had other people using clock charms or whatever. Like if they had them in their inventory. Right, what could I sell you? They're only used by thieves. I have a bunch of bronze rings. Oh, the amp. Holy bloody hell. That's a lot. Scroll of Magic Missile. Ooh. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm not really a big mage dude, but these seem pretty fun. Scroll of Fiends, Scroll of Blood Bridge, of Horror, of Luck, Knock, of Blur. God, she sells all sorts. Right, so sell and buy. Boom! Nice. I'd say the worst part about the magic is the fact you can only do 1. Have I played any Monster Hunter games? I have indeed. I've played Monster Hunter Freedom Unite and Monster Hunter World. My entire Monster Hunter World playthrough is on Twitch. It's like 30 sessions. No, it isn't. Oh no, it is. It's 30 or so sessions. And like 26 hours worth. Only issue with that playthrough is the fact the audio might be a bit weird. Sounding for like the first half of the playthrough. Mostly because I didn't actually start streaming until I was like halfway through the game. And so in order to actually get the playthrough to be complete, I downloaded the videos I'd uploaded of it and merged them all together. Right. Wait, my AC is 8? What? I'm a mage though. I mean, it sucks that I can't use weapons. I can't even equip them. Oh man, I wish I could equip them. Wait, so if I just spoke to the con...
What is your will?
I'd like to know... Can I talk to you about your teachings? Given my current profession and resume the study of weaponcraft. Can you train me? Wait, the con's blade slides from his shoulders, or his shoulder into his hand like water, and its edge takes on a dangerous sheen. We shall show steel without anger, you shall know the way of weapons again. Right, so at the end of your sparring session, you find yourself slipping into the mantle of the warrior Italy. The con slides his blade from his grip and rests it on his shoulder. You learn quickly, when war comes, it will find you ready. So, what about your teachings? Oh, there we go. Okay, so I can use the con to switch between fighter and mage. That's cool. So now I'm a fighter again. Yay! Perfect. I was about to say, what did I do with the earrings? It's all good. Nice. I don't think I want the hammer equipped. Holy balls, look at it! I never even noticed it before. It's huge! Jesus. Like, am I done in here? Am I done here? Finally? So literally every area in this game takes like 2 hours. I've also not saved in a while, so quick save. Right. So, the entrance is over here. There is also like the entrance to the Trash Warrens, which is there, but I don't know how I get to it. Like, it's down there, but the only way to get over there is by, I'm assuming, going through here. Maybe. Either way. So, this is the portal that links Ragpicker Square to the gateway to the Trash Warrens. It's already begun to shimmer due to the proximity of the junk you've got on you. The wall of refuse flickers, wavers, and seems to fold in on itself, revealing an open space beyond it. A passage or portal seems to have formed within the frame of the archway. Boom! Probably should have saved. Oh, it puts us here! Right, I'm an idiot. I assumed it would take us to some sort of really mystical place, but seems I was wrong. Not bad. I mean, I find it really cool that I can use... Oh, crap. I find it cool that I can just use the con to switch between being a mage and being a fighter. I like it. Also, I don't really understand what you mean. You have a guess? A guess of what? Oh my. Is this the first time we're going to come into contact with Farad? I'm 23 years of age. Yeah. I'm going to guess that that's not really a guess. I'm pretty sure it says. Do I not display my age? I'm almost certain I do. Alright, so, a ragged middle-aged collector approaches as you enter. He quickly looks you over, then sneers. Don't know you. Just passing through. I don't believe I've made your acquaintance either. Okay. The collector continues to glare at you. Is there a problem? Ooh. The problem, as I be seeing it, Burke, is that you continue to breathe in my presence, he spits. Collecting bodies before they are dead sounds like a good way to meet the lady. Ooh, I don't really want to get into a fight already. Not particularly. You seem to talk some sense into the collector. As he turns away from you, watch your back, Cutter. Most here will talk to you with their blade before their bone box. And if you stay much longer, I'll be doing the same. Whatever. Yeah, he actually backs up. Okay, so it's a bunch of just trash warren dicks. Oh, who cares? I would have been able to deal with them easy. Easy. Does it actually lead anywhere? Nope. Ooh! Am I gonna get... I'm totally gonna get into a fight here. I wanna look at what they have. I keep pressing 1 instead of Q.
I'm gone.
Holy baloney! Dustman A... Okay, we got a lot of shit. I think Mort has all of those. I don't care. They also don't care. Cool. Yeah, I think these are what Mort has. Or did I sell them? Yeah, I must have sold them. Yeah, whatever. Bandage, Dakon has, don't really know why. Rusty Dagger, I think I'll just get rid of. Don't need it. Why is this place so bloody quiet? Ooh! What is this? Oh, a bunch of junk. Why am I the one collecting it? Mort should. Mort's the one that's got a bunch of junk. Yeah, 10 of it. I really hope I can sell it. Or some such shit. I don't really want to be carrying junk around with me. Wastes up a precious slot in my inventory. Boom 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 boom. Okay. I'm not seeing any collectors. Or any people. Oh. Well, never mind. I want to try out my hammer. Alright. Well, that was a good guess. Because yes, I am 23. I think it did say how old I was to begin with, but I think it just crossed my mind that I was like, I can't be bothered to change it when I turn 24, so I just took my age out of it. Plus it's also like, I don't know why my age would matter. Oh wow, I'm surprised. Trash warring thugs that didn't want to fight. Not too shabby. Ooh, ooh. Cranium rat charm, cranium rat tail. Shit. Get more on this.
Huh?
Huh?
Okay.
Take it all. Thankfully it wasn't trapped.
All right.
I'm gonna get attacked on the way out. Oh no. Alright. Oh dear, what happened? The fuck? Whoa, ho, ho, ho. That must have been a trap or something. It sounded like one of them like threw a dagger or something. That's what I thought happened at first. Should probably check over here. I don't even know where the right way to go is, but whatever. Oh, who are you? Wait, what was that? Something villager. I mean, I read it as buried, but I don't think that was correct. How big is this place? It's one hell of a shithole, that's for sure. Oh, we're getting attacked. Oh no! Go hammer! My red hammer of justice. Oh great, one of them's running away. I really hate that they do this. Whenever they get hurt, they always run away like a bitch. Ooh! I'm gonna have to go back to the market just to sell all this crap. I'm running out of space. Ah, bugger. Well, there you go, Decon. What? Hold the phone. Where'd he go? Oh, he's there. Oh, poor guy got himself in a corner. Boom! Yeah! Shite, I can't take anything.
In all things.
Alright. Yeah, I want to go over here now. Constantly going back and forth.
Done.
How fun! I get the feeling that Farod's probably, like, to the end of this place. Yeah, probably. Alright, more thugs. Ooh, collector! He just... Who are you? Oh my god, near death after one strike. Jesus. Holy, where the hell did he come from? Oh god, there's more of them. Holy Jesus. What in the fuck? That's a lot of people. Gee. Hold the phone. Yeah, I just remembered that space pauses. What's this do? Rain of Anger. Unerring missiles that quickly strike those that oppose you. Range 40 feet. Area of effect. Oh, one creature. Do I have anything that has, like... Person touched. Chromatic orb, one creature. Special. Ice knife. Boom, do it. Holy crap. Oh no, run, 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 run. Jesus. Oh god, camera. I mean, I could probably deal with him, but it's like, Jesus. It's a lot. A lot of XP though. Oof, nice. Just trying to figure out what is happening. Come on. Oh my god, what is happening? We're constantly trying to attack each other, but nobody's hitting. This really is like RuneScape. Oh, back in the day, trying to kill a goblin, and it taking literally 5 minutes just to get a hit in. Oh! God damn it, there's so much. Blood clot I can take. Pretty much. This is so much stuff. Oh my god, I'm gonna make so much money.
Endure.
He does say that! I knew it!
Will be done.
Endure. In enduring grow strong. Which is one of Zerthamon's circles. I'm gonna leave this place. I should be able to just come back when I want to. As long as I've got trash. I want to leave so I can sell a bunch of crap. Too much stuff. It's the only downside with fighting. I'm just hoping these guys don't turn on me as well. No, we seem to be alright. Cool. Right, back on through we go.
Right.
Okay, there we go. I was about to say, please let me. Go on through. What a weird thing. I never would have thought it would have just led over here. Right, where's the lady? There she is. So I've got a bunch of rings I can sell her. And then I need to go to one of the markets in order to sell all of the weapons. There's a bunch of those. Not too bad though. I just can't believe how many bloody thugs popped out of that archway. There's loads of them. Right, came to purchase cures and charms. And by that I mean I came to literally just sell you a bunch of everything. Right, I think the con's probably got the most. Kinda. What is the point in this? It's temporary, so who cares? Sell it. Yeah, I don't care. Copper earring. I wish they dropped more rings. Cranium rat charm. Plus 5% law skill. It's special? Ah, temporary increase. I hate the fact it's only temporary. Cranium rat charms, get rid. You only get a single copper from them anyway. Yeah, it's not worth it. Oh, that's usable by mages. So why can't I use that? Oh, until destroyed by damage. Ugh. And we have a bunch of data rat charms. And also Dustman Embalming Charm. Usable by Nameless One and Mort. So what does it actually do? 3 charges. Drink for the crude tech. Pronouncing the mantra of true death. Oh, God. I just realised what I've done. I never got rid of any of these. Because it doesn't carry over between everybody's inventory. If you want to sell stuff, you have to click sell and then move on. It's dumb. But whatever. Right, so... thankfully the markets are open regardless of the time of day. The only issue is I might get attacked. But, I don't know. We might be lucky. I'm surprised we've not actually been attacked by shadows in the hive.
Alright.
I mean, I do have the negative token, which is probably helping with not getting attacked by them. But even when I didn't have it, we didn't really get attacked by any. Unless, did I get the negative token before it became nighttime? Can't quite remember. Done. Alright. Okay, time to sell some shit, and then rest. Oop. Oh, we finally made it into the Trash Warrens. I had no idea that I would spend the entire session doing rag picker square stuff. Ridiculous. Alright, so I have stuff you can buy. So what is the point in this? I don't think it's oh, it actually heals. I didn't realise. What about Jagged really? They're worth 1. Ugh, that's the worst. Yeah, I didn't know. And he buys the Dirty Rat Charms for 40 apiece. Right, sell those. And he also has a bunch. None of which he can use. The joys of being a mage. But the Jagged Knife's always shit. I don't know why I'm picking them up, to be honest. They're worth nothing. Charisma. So it's always temporary. Yeah, whatever. Get rid of them all. All of them! 360. And a high quality stiletto. Do I get rid of the Dustman Charm? That might be 100 and... oh, it's got 3 charges. Never mind. Yeah, sell. Boom! And he can't identify a thing. As for who's carrying junk, I'm hoping it's only one person. So what the hell's this? Use. Examine the grooves. Put the earring away. Damn. Unless... I'm wondering. Could I... Oh no, I couldn't. The conquer.
Your words.
Use identify. Now he's done that. If I put that in his inventory... Fuck, he can't use it. Oh man. If you're ever capable of examining the object. I was hoping with identify it'd give him an option to... like, examine. Still got the pet Lim. I'll actually give them to Mort. He can't use them either, he's not a thief.
Your path is mine.
It kinda sucks though. I was certain it would work. It's like, yeah! So I think the way you would use it and examine the thing, and if you'd know what it meant, would be determined by your law skill. I don't even know where law is determined. Info? That's party XP. Kill experience. I've only killed 65 people? Oh. I didn't know that. Biography? No. That's hit points. I don't even know where the law skill is determined. Unless it's to do with... not wisdom. That's memories, dialogue options, age, your mage skills. Constitution. I don't think any of these are to do with law. No. Oh well, whatever.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stop in here. Because I can rest here for free! Either way, that is going to be the end of this session. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you have enjoyed, and until next time, take care. 16 hours.